Welcome back to Decorate with Tip and More. Today we're going to jump right into decorating my china cabinet. I asked if y'all would like to see it, and by popular demand, you do. So I'm going to turn the camera around and share with you what I'm going to be styling in the cabinet, and then we're going to just start decorating it. If you like these types of videos, please give me a big thumbs. Click that like button and go up to my page and start following Decorate with Tip and More so you can see more of these type of videos. And Easter is coming up and we will be doing a Decorate with Us. So you might want to start following for some inspiration. So let's get into today's video of me decorating my china hutch. All right, so I gathered a lot of things that I want to place in the china cabinet along with my china. Now, when we got married, we did not receive china for gifts. We received Corningware. I guess that was the year that people were getting Corningware. But anyway, let me know what you received the most of when you got married. So I gathered up some vases and greenery, some little keepsake, cake stands, little picture frame holders, plate holders. I did want to add 2 frames in my china cabinet along with my crystal stemware. So let's get started decorating. Okay, we're going to start on the very top shelf with this frame. If you all notice this frame, this was my thrift store frame that I used in my wine cart. Had a different print in it, but I changed it out, just frayed the ends and placed it in this frame. I love the look of it, and it brings in all the colors that I will be using in the room. So I'm going to put that on one of these easels. And I'm just going to push it back as far as it will go. I'm going to be adding a pop of color, this dusty blue. I love this blue. Y'all know when I go shopping, I look for this color. You don't see it often, so when I do, I pick things up. But I will be sharing this in a shopping haul, and I'm going to be placing this on the end of the shelf right next to the frame just to give it that pop of color. I'm going to be bringing in bits and pieces of my dishes, and I just used this cloche to put 2 of my coffee mugs in and then 2 plates of my china that you will see more into my design here. And then to hide that easel, I'm just going to be adding this crystal little bird. I don't have a candle to match. So what I did is I took a piece of my chair fabric and I'm rolling it up and placing it in the little candle part. And that just gives it a little bit of color to my setting. And I'm going to sit it right in front of the frame to hide that easel and to bring in some of the glass. All right, so right now you just see a little bit of my china. So I want to tie in my china because this is a china cabinet that I'm decorating. I want this to be more of a focal point with some visual color and style, but still decorate with my china. So that is why I am going to be bringing in some decorative pieces, tying it in with my china so it does look, you know, where it flows all together, but still doesn't look like a china cabinet, if that makes sense. So I am going to be decorating with all of my pieces of china and crystal stemware, but I'm going to do it tactfully to where I can bring in some decor pieces as well. So I hope this helps you and inspire you to not just use your china cabinet as a china hutch. So let's get started on that second shelf. All right, so I'm bringing in some plate stands and an easel for this shelf. So I'm bringing in 2 of my dining china plates and 1 of the, I think it's a salad plate, but I'm not for sure. And what I want to do is bring in different heights to the dinner plate. So I'm using a plate stand for the very back of my design here. And I'm pushing this one in the back. And I'm using a lower easel. This is for frames. And I'm going to be adding my other plate. And as you can see, one's higher than the other, so it gives you a little bit of a break with your eye. And then I'm taking the other plate stand and adding my salad plate to it, so you'll get a little bit of layering and a focal point on the shelf. To the side, I'm going to be adding my glass stemware. As you can tell, I have a cloche here, which brings in some crystal. So I want to bring some glass over to this side. So I'm just going to be adding the two to the side of the cabinet. Then I'm going to be bringing two of my cups and saucers. And I'm going to stack the two on top of each other very carefully. They have a little lip, so they hold pretty well. Just adjusting them the way I want. Make sure that my glasses do see when I shut my door. All right, to hide the easels, because I'm really funny about seeing those, I'm going to take my duck. Now, this is such an old piece. Actually, I had to polish it because it was tarnished. It was up in the attic. But I thought it would look really pretty since I have gold frame up here to bring in a little bit of gold down here, and that hides them easels as well. So I think that's a cute little setting. To the bottom cabinet, now I do have got a lot of my silver dishware and some other things hidden right here because I don't want them to be seen, but I want to keep them there. So that's why you'll see a little bit of the glasses, which I don't care if that shows or not. But anyway, let's start with this shelf. I'm going to be bringing in two vases. Place the taller one in the back, and then I'm going to set this one in front of that little stemware, kind of stagger them. Then I'm going to be bringing in this wooden cupcake stand. It'll tie in some woods in there. And I'm going to place that to the side, and I'm going to adjust everything so it's centered. And then I'm going to be adding some of my small china plates to the little cake stand. And then adding a little decorative creamer, sitting it on the plates. To finish it off, I'm using another pitcher and some greenery. I'm just plopping that inside and putting that right in the center of the setting. So as you can tell, I'm bringing bits and pieces of my china. This, my coffee cups and some saucers. This, the whole place setting. And then here, just some plates sitting on that easel. So it brings it all in, helps me store my china in my cabinet, but to make it look pretty as well. Now we're going to the other side and starting at the top. I'm going to be using this antique brass charger. It mimics the frame on the other top shelf. Placing this in the back to the side. Then I'm taking one of my dinner plates of my china and a plate stand. All right, so as you can tell, I'm doing layering again. I have the charger a little bit higher and to the side of my dinner plate. Now I'm going in with another salad plate and another plate holder and placing that to the side of my dinner plate, right in front of the charger. So as you can see, you have the charger peeping out, then you have the dinner plate, and then you have the salad plate. It gives you a little bit of a visual of all three. So now I'm bringing in some of my crystal stemware to each side of this place setting. All right, then I'm bringing in the bread plates or dessert plates and placing them in front of the 2 plates. And I'm taking a blue vase and some more of that greenery, plopping that into this vase and sitting it on the bread plates, giving it a little bit of color and some greenery. And then to finish it off, I am going to add my little figurines. My friends gave this to me. This one is when my father died, and this is when Jim's grandmother died. So I'm just going to be placing them right to the side of the setting in front of the stemware. And I'm going to call that one done. Now I'm moving on to the second shelf here. I'm going to take a frame easel, placing it in the center, and a Hobby Lobby frame. Isn't this so cute? It's got the charcoal, the little dusty blue. It's just got a perfect variety of color that I'm going to be placing in the room. And I'm sitting it on the easel. Then to bring in some of the brass, I'm going with 2 of my skinny brass candlesticks. Placing it to the side of the cabinet. I have a vase with some more greenery. I'm going to be placing to the side of the frame. And you know about the easels, right? I'm going to be bringing some more of my China small plates and placing it in front of the frame. And then my DIY Dollar Tree hack stone black bowl. I'm going to be placing that. Let's place that to the side. Adjusting it a little bit. And I love how that looks. So let's go to the bottom. I'm going to take a frame easel and a place setting. It is a dinner plate, a salad plate, and I think this is a bread plate. And placing them all 3 on the easel. And then I am placing all the other unused plate settings to the side, putting 2 cups on top of the plates. Then 2 more of my stemwares. Then I'm going in with some saucers and a cup. But instead of placing them down here, because this part of the door will hide my cups, so I'm bringing in this little pedestal. It's very small, but it'll do the job. Place that first, and then my cups and saucer. That rises that up to where it goes past the frame of my door. All right, y'all, that will conclude my video for today on styling my China cabinet. If you have a cabinet like I do and you like how I have it styled, not all just China, but a little bit of decor pieces as well, please give me a big thumbs up. I do have some close-up shots of each and every shelf up in my blog. Bear with me, my blog is having some technical difficulties on handling the traffic flow. They're saying I have high traffic now, so yay me, I guess, but then it slows down my blog post for you to open it. So bear with me until I can get a program that will speed up the process. But in the meantime, give it maybe a minute or so, and it will come up for you. And I apologize in advance. But go check it out. It will show close-up of each shelf and how I have it styled from step to step. So I hope you go up there as well and give it a like. I would appreciate it. Y'all, thank you for coming by today. I hope you have a blessed day. I will see you tomorrow. God bless.